there is no escape, nor do we want it. We've come to thrive on it and each other. You can't get the adrenaline pumping without the terror, good people.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Christian Hanna Horror. Today, guys, I wanted to take a look at my Scream Factory Steelbook collection because, you know, sometimes I'll look past the movie section. I'm like, man, those are cool. I ought to, like, do a little video showing those off. So I thought I would do that today. I want to do a little bonus, though. So the last couple years, we've been going through the anniversaries of the Friday the 13th, and they put out these two. These are the Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbooks. And on the back, I like that they've actually got quotes from the movie. What's interesting is this first one is very sleek and shiny looking, and then when they did Part 2, they kind of did like a matte black finish on it. But they're cool. They're just the Paramount discs, but if anybody wants that code, you can have it. But they're cool. I really like them. So. And so what is it? It's 2021, so that means in 8 years I can get my Jason Takes Manhattan Steelbook. Hopefully. I'm waiting, and I want it. Alright, guys, so I don't have a ginormous stack of Scream Factory Steelbooks, but I've got a pretty hardy one. So I guess that is a pretty big stack. So let's look through these now. I'll tell you which one my all-time favorite is when we get to it, but the first one I want to show is They Live. This is a really cool one. They got the art really right on this one. I like it a lot. There's a uniform look to the Steelbooks in terms of their artwork. So this is a good one. And here we go. They Live. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. I dig it. So yeah, this is a great one. This is the only way I own this movie on Blu-ray, as a matter of fact, because when this came out, I had gotten a special edition DVD of it, which they don't do that anymore. Next up, we have Life Force. Now, this movie is insane. If you haven't seen Life Force, you need to make this a priority. This is from the mind of Tobe Hooper, his altered mind, might have you, during the Canon Picture days. Comes with the theatrical cut and director's cut. This movie cost a ton of money to make, and did not make its budget back, I don't even think. But it's insanely awesome. It's a space movie, it's a vampire movie, it's a body swapping zombie flick, it's an apocalypse flick, it's everything. It's insane. I love it. Check it out, Life Force. You truly have to see it to believe it. Next up, we've got Night of the Demons. Now, this is another movie where I only own the Steelbook. I don't have the Blu-ray release. But yeah, Night of the Demons. This is a weird movie. Like, I like this movie, but it's not like one of my favorites, and that throws people off a lot. They say, dude, you don't love Night of the Demons? I don't know what it is. I don't dislike it at all, but it's just not my favorite. One of those things. But I always find myself wanting to rewatch it. So, maybe it is one of my favorites now. I don't know. You know how that is. Alright, coming up next is one of the newer released ones, and they started really getting kind of shinier and glossier. This is Motel Hell. Now, this is a new 4K scan of the movie, and I do recommend it because it looks really, really good. I love Motel Hell. This is one of my favorites from the heyday of the slasher era because it's so quirky, it's so weird, but it's great. Motel Hell. Love those pig masks. I want to get one of those pig masks. So creepy. There's the disc. Alright, this is the one that surprised me, because I'll be honest with you, I hadn't seen the movie, and then I got this, and I was like, holy smokes, that movie is awesome. This is Assault on Precinct 13. This is John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13. I was shocked at how good this movie was. I'll be honest with you, because it's pre-Halloween, and I was like, well, how good could it be? You know, John's basically a rookie at this point. He's probably doesn't have his craft down. No. This movie is very well made. This movie is awesome. So Assault on Precinct 13 is amazing. I'm so glad I got this, because I didn't even own this movie from Scream Factory at all until the Steelbook came out. And I was watching it, and I was just blown away how good it was. So Assault on Precinct 13 is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it so much. Next, we've got Joe Dante's Piranha. This is a fun movie. This is a Roger Corman movie, directed by Joe Dante, if memory serves. New World Pictures. Yeah, this movie's great. Barbara Steele's in it. Dick Miller. This is a fun movie. I love it so much. It's lower budget, but it's talented people making it, so they stretch that dollar big time. It's really fun. It's really fun. If you haven't seen the sequel, Piranha 2: The Spawning, get on that. I love that movie so much. Way more than the first one, either. Alright, here's my favorite Steelbook. Here's the best one to me. Prince of Darkness. That's right. Prince of Darkness is top 5 John Carpenter for me, easily. I love this movie with a passion, with a burning passion. I think it's so good. I think it's absolutely amazing. So, this is not a dream. It's got Alice Cooper on the front. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, next we've got Halloween 3 from Scream Factory. They did a great job on this one artwork-wise. I wasn't too big on the other one. Halloween 2. I love Halloween 2, but I just think this one they knocked it out of the park. And then if you open it up, it's like a double pic, or it's one picture. Now these, I think, have already gone out of print more or less, and they're already expensive. But again, 4K scan of the film. So I mean, it's the best way to watch this movie in America at this point. Anywhere probably. I don't think that Halloween 3 got a 4K anywhere. Oh, next we got Slumber Party Massacre. This is a good one. I remember when this came out, I was excited because I didn't own this one. I think I had an old DVD release of it, so I was more than happy to upgrade. Slumber Party Massacre. Some of these are hard to open up sometimes. You're pretty. All of you are very pretty. I love you. It takes a lot of love for a person to do this. Slumber Party Massacre. This is what it's all about in terms of the 80s, man. Slumber Party Massacre. Just the name of the title says it all. Next we've got one of the latest ones to come out, Pumpkinhead. Now, I love Pumpkinhead with a passion. It's one of my favorites from the decade. Again, 4K scan of the movie. Same special features. Great job. Lance Henriksen. How do you beat that? How do you beat Lance Henriksen? He's the best. So, love it. Great blue. Nice different tone blue. Sticks out on the shelf because not a lot of them have blue on there. Oh, the Howling, man. You got to have the Howling. The Howling is just amazing. Love that art on the back. I almost wish that art would have made the front of it because it's so... I think it's even better. You can't tame what's meant to be wild, Doc. The Howling is amazing. I love it with a passion. My favorite werewolf film. Yeah. Halloween 2. Sorry, these were kind of out of order. There's Halloween 2. Again, I love Halloween 2. I just think that the Halloween 3 one they got perfectly right. Halloween 2, I would have liked, I don't know, something a little bit more ambient instead of Michael walking out of the fire. It's the very end of the film. Well, they do have the television DVD in there. Excuse me. And the theatrical cut Blu-ray. Again, this is, I think, at this time, the best way to watch this movie in the States. Alright, we got 2 left. Escape from New York. There's Escape from New York. That's a great looking one. This is a great movie. It's one that I don't find myself revisiting as often as I probably should. I don't watch Escape from New York maybe but once every year and a half, 2 years. But I mean, it's hard. John's got a great library. What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? All right, and last but certainly not least, The Thing. Now, this thing is amazing. No pun intended. Again, in America, this is the best way to watch this film. I think that the Blu-ray release that Scream Factory did initially was a 2K scan, and in the Steelbook, they went ahead and did a 4K scan. Yeah, so this is the 2K scan that comes with the Blu-ray set, and this is a 4K scan. So when I had a 4K scan, it's funny, I would see this at FYE all the time, and then finally I picked it up at the last minute, so to speak, before they were all gone. And then I was like, why did I not grab that earlier? It's a 4K scan. I wasn't privy to that yet. I just didn't know. But yeah. So there it is, guys. That's the Scream Factory Steelbook collection. I'm missing a few. I think there's a Forbidden World movie I'm missing. The Fog. But I don't think I'm missing a whole lot. I've got a good bit of them. And I just pick them up usually through seeing them at the stores or happenstance, what have you. It's not something I ever planned on buying a lot of, but I love them. They're very fun. They're uniform looking and cool. So, and 9 times out of 10, they have the better picture quality. So, can't really go wrong with them. Cool stuff. So that's my Scream Factory Steelbook collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's take a look at some other stuff soon in the collection. Tell me if there's something you want me to pull out and we can go over and look at. I'd be more than happy to. So love you guys. Christian Hanna Horror. See y'all next time.